What's up, everyone? Welcome back to King Anime Review, and for this video, I will be reviewing episode 216 of Boruto Naruto Next Generations, titled Sacrifice. So the episode was the Isshiki versus Naruto, Sasuke, and Boruto fight, and we also got a lot of information from Amato, as well as he was talking to Kawaki, Sumire, Katasuke, and Shikamaru. So as far as the fight goes, it started off with Naruto and Sasuke trying to attack Isshiki. Isshiki went right. He went right after Boruto, and he looked at him. And he told him, "Hey, you're about 70 to 80% complete with your Azusukification. With the Karma Seal is about 70 to 80% complete." And in the manga, he just said 80%, but in the anime, he said 70 or almost, or maybe 80. So then Naruto and Sasuke switched places with Boruto, and in order to try to attack Isshiki, but he couldn't land a Chidori. So Naruto and Sasuke continuously tried to fight Isshiki, but nothing they did worked. And Isshiki ended up using these huge cubes, and he was able to crush Naruto with his huge cubes. And he was able to crush Naruto, and then he kicked Sasuke away, and he was getting ready to try to finish off Sasuke, but Boruto came in and stopped him. And he was trying to finish off Sasuke with a cube, but Boruto came in using a jutsu that he's only used in the anime. So he used this jutsu against Deepa back all the way back during the Korra actuation arc, and the jutsu was the compression Rasengan, the super compression Rasengan. And I like how the anime had him use that here, use a jutsu that he's only used in the anime, basically letting us know that he, for people who don't watch the anime original stuff, this is further proof that you most likely should watch that stuff, because it actually does tie into the story later on. And it's actually having an effect on the anime. And obviously they made a lot of changes to the fight from how it was in the manga. Then it was a decent amount of change. I'm not gonna say a lot, but it was a decent amount of changes in this episode as a whole. It was a decent amount of changes. But so when Isshiki was trying to finish off Sasuke with the cube, Boruto used his compression Rasengan to try to stop Isshiki from doing that. He uses super compression Rasengan, which the reason why he doesn't use it often is because it's kind of dangerous for him to use it. It causes too much of a strain on his arm. So but anyways, he used that. It was really cool to see him use that again. And then Isshiki, right when the cube was about to crush Boruto, he stopped it. Like he shrunk the cube. He shrunk the cube, and Boruto said, "Hey, why did you finish me off? This would have been this was your perfect chance to kill both me and Sasuke at the same time." And Isshiki basically said that he wasn't going to do that because he wanted to sacrifice Boruto to the Ten Tails. He wanted to have the Ten Tails eat Boruto. And also Amato was pretty much explaining this whole thing to the others, Kawaki and the others, during this time. So we was basically getting this explanation. Basically Amato was explaining a lot of stuff while the fight was going on. It was cutting back and forth between Amato explaining stuff to Kawaki, Katasuke, Sumire, and Shikamaru, and it was cutting to the fight. So it was cutting back and forth between those two things. And Kawaki, he tried to, like, when he first woke up, he tried to go after he tried to go help Naruto and the others with this Karma Seal. He thought he could just open a portal and go into whatever dimension that they were at, but he realized that he no longer has the Karma Seal, and basically Amato and everybody else was like, "Yeah, you're free now." But Kawaki said he's not free because the whole reason Isshiki came to the village was to try to put the Karma Seal back on him, right? And so he said he's not free basically because Ishiki's still trying to put the Karma Seal on him. And it was some doubt in the episode about, like, the other characters were doubting or they said the chances were pretty slim of Naruto and Sasuke being able to defeat Isshiki because they already lost to Jigen and Isshiki is more powerful. But Amato mentioned the fact that if Boruto figures out Ishiki's plan, which is to basically use him as a sacrifice to the divine tree, or should I say, use him as a sacrifice to the Ten Tails in order to plant a tree, in order to plant the divine tree. So yeah, so Amato said if Boruto ends up figuring that out, then he could use that to his advantage, and that could help them defeat Isshiki. Right now they have to. Right now they're pretty much just stalling because Isshiki, he only has about 2 days to live. So yeah, Amato brought that up and said, yeah, if Boruto figures out that, he could probably use that to his advantage. But yeah, so that's the stuff that was going on there. And back with the fight, basically Shiki was just explaining that, Boruto. He basically told Boruto, "You were gonna die anyways once the the tree got planted, but now you're just gonna die a little bit quicker. The only thing that's changing is the time that you're gonna die because he plans on sacrificing Boruto to the Ten Tails. But while he also said while he doesn't want to kill Boruto, he has no he has no problem hurting Boruto. So he basically like broke his arm, seemingly broke his arm, and yeah, and then Naruto came, and we finally seen Naruto in his Baryon Mode form in the anime. Naruto's Baryon Mode form finally appeared in the anime, and yeah, he basically had a brief conversation with Kurama right before he came back to the battle. But Kurama basically said, "So you really are prepared to die, huh?" And Naruto was like, "Yeah, I've been prepared ever since I decided to become Hokage." And Kurama said, "Well, if that's the case, then there is one thing you can do, basically one option, a final trump card type of move." And Naruto said, "Hey, why did you never mention something like that before? Why are you just now mentioning that?" And Kurama basically said, "Because you'll die." So that's the reason he never told Naruto about this new move, this new transformation, which is the Baryon Mode. He never told Naruto about it because it's a risk to Naruto's life. So that's what Kurama said. But Naruto was able to come in at the end of the episode, and he basically came in and protected Boruto, and yeah, he got ready to fight Isshiki. So that's where the episode ended off. So yeah, this was just a great episode overall. The story for this episode was absolutely fantastic. Amato also did some more explaining as far as it was a lot of explaining some stuff that we already knew and stuff. But the whole thing with Amato, yeah, I already explained most of that stuff. But yeah, he was just explaining a lot of things like why the Aotsutsuki travel in pairs. The whole reason why they need the karma seal is because one of them is a sacrifice for the Ten Tails, and yeah, so he basically just explained that, and he basically said that Kaguya was a lower ranking member of the Aotsutsuki clan, so she was lower, she was a lower rank than Isshiki, so she was going to be the sacrifice most likely. And but things Isshiki had to change his plans due to Kaguya betraying him, and Isshiki had to become a parasite, go into Jigen, as was already explained, and yeah, so Isshiki basically was going to sacrifice himself to the Ten Tails in order to implant a divine tree. I mean, in order to plant the divine tree. So yeah, that stuff was explained, and yeah, so basically, Amato just did a lot of explaining about stuff for the most part we already knew most of that stuff, but yes, he did a little bit more explaining with some of that stuff as far as the Aotsutsuki clan, the Karma Seal, and stuff like that. And yeah, so overall, like I said, the episode was fantastic. A fantastic, absolute top tier, phenomenal episode when it comes to story. The story is a 10 out of 10. It's actually over a 10 out of 10. Like, it's absolutely amazing. The story was amazing. Yeah, I'll probably give it 11 out of 10. But yeah, 10 basically fantastic story. And yeah, so for the story, that was amazing. The artwork was some parts in the episode where the artwork looked a little bit off. So I'm going to give that a 9.5 for the artwork. And the animation was a 10 out of 10. So overall, this was a amazing, phenomenal 10 out of 10 episode of Naruto Next Generations. And yeah, I really, really enjoyed the episode. And I can't wait to see next week. We're finally going to see Baryon Naruto fight in the anime. And yeah, just overall, just some amazing stuff. Boruto has been on fire lately, so yeah, just another fantastic episode of Boruto, and there's pretty much nothing more else can say about it. But yeah, with that being said, if you guys are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you liked the video, please drop a like. Also, click that channel notification bell to be notified on all of my future videos. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you thought of the video and of my review in the comment section below. And share the video all over the internet. And with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.